The number of COVID-19 cases has been on the rise lately, and a lot of people are wondering why. MTN's Gabby Crevitt takes a closer look at the reason.
More COVID-19 cases in Gallatin County is the last thing people want to hear. But Health Officer Matt Kelly explains why this is actually expected.
Well, I can tell you we are seeing more cases, and that's concerning. What we also know is that a lot of the cases that we're finding are connected to other cases.
Meaning the health department's contact tracing is working.
We're seeing some level of community transmission out there, but we're seeing the cases that we're getting tend to be connected to other people we know or have the disease.
A few months ago, COVID-19 tests were limited, and in many cases, people who were showing symptoms were not always tested.
We would identify somebody as a probable case because there was limited testing and we knew that they probably were going to end up being a case, and we would just treat them as a case. And so if you had an individual who was part of a nuclear family, and you had one or two other people in the family, you might choose in the early days of the pandemic not to test those kids, not to test those people in the household, and just treat them as cases.
And unlike before, now there's an option where you can be tested without an existing order from your provider. The Price Right Pharmacy in Bozeman began offering PCR testing earlier this month. I made an appointment and got my free test earlier this week.
There's antibody testing, there's antigen testing, there's all kinds of different testing. But that PCR testing is a really good way, is probably the best way we have to identify people who have active disease.
So more testing means we may be seeing more positives.
We're seeing a higher number of cases, although it's not totally unexpected. We're working really hard to limit the number of cases, and that's why we're seeing our case counts right now, is we're doing quite a bit of testing of contacts of individuals who are known cases.
In Gallatin County, Gabby Crevitt, MTN News.
And just so you know, Price Right Pharmacy's testing is independent from the Gallatin City-County Health Department, but all positive cases are reported to health department officials.